Hello, everyone, and happy Friday. It's been a long time since I've played a game for a live stream, but I wanted to play No, I'm Not Human. I've been seeing this go around, and it definitely looks interesting. So, this will be my first playthrough, and this is a Steam game. It's a horror visual novel where we have to decide who's human. So pretty much from what I read, it's the end of the world, some type of cataclysmic event such as global warming, where the sun got really hot and it started burning people, just happened. And we are the owner of a home. We are playing as a male, and we have to let people in no matter what. So we can decide not to let them in or not, but that's the role that we play. We have to let people in, and we have to decide if they're not human or if they are. If they're not human, obviously, and you let them in, you run the risk of them killing others. So that's what we are going to do. Let's go ahead and get into this game. I hope everyone's having a great weekend. Actually, we just got back from our trip. Aren't you tired of staying at home? Yeah, yeah, I remember. We went to the beach. Dude, why is that person just laid out? But it was way too hot yesterday, so we took off early. Yeah, we're getting her ready for school. She doesn't want to go, but what can you do, right? All right, I'll drop by later tonight. Okay, talk to you later. Bye. Okay, let's see. Hey, neighbor, long time no see. How's life? I'm going to say same as ever. So let me level with you. I came over for a reason. I've been getting a little worried about you. Something really bad seems to be headed our way. I just got off the phone with my cousin. She told me the news is saying something weird is going on with the sun. And there's people coming up from underground. They're calling them visitors for whatever reason. Creepy stuff, huh? I sure hope it's not true. Visitors? Yeah, that's what they're calling the people from underground. God knows what they're calling, why they're calling them that. I guess it's because they're visitors to Earth or the surface at least. Or maybe it's because they're going around trying to get into people's houses. Oh, dang. My cousin told me that being home alone is dangerous. So I came over to make sure you don't end up hurt or worse. Dang, that's crazy. Don't worry about my family. A good friend of mine is staying with us right now. He's looking after them while I'm here. Interesting. Great. Let's continue this conversation in the morning then. I'll see you in the kitchen when you wake up. See you in the morning. All right, so that just gave us all the information, pretty much what I was explaining based on the description of this game. So we are going to have to let people in. The visitors are the people, I guess, that are dead or they're coming up from the ground, but the sun has caused an issue. Now, what did it say to do? We can look at the bathroom. Better not go in right now. I'll check during the day. Okay. Ooh, a few drunkards lay sprawled out on the street. They're lying on the cold, hard ground and appear to be fast asleep. Oh, you guys see that ball of light right now? Things are good for them right now. I thought they were dead. Okay, interesting. Who is that person? And then we have the phone. Better not go in right now. I'll check that during the day. Okay. Oh, there's a deer or something. A skinny dog is standing on the footpath that runs through the field. That looks like it has horns. That doesn't look like a dog. It's looking around mournfully, perhaps trying to find some food. Okay. So I've played That's Not My Neighbor. I have a few videos of that. This one's different. So we'll see. Better not go in there right now. The hall. Okay, I can't go in there right now either. The bedroom. I guess I'm going to go to sleep. Breaking news. At 6:28 a.m. today, there was a powerful emission of energy from the sun. What's crazy is that's not far from what can happen soon. The burst of energy was far larger than scientists had predicted. As a result, temperatures outside have reached critical levels. The government has since declared a state of emergency. We ask that viewers refrain from going outside during the day. Up next, something lighter. Dang. What is this? Oh, you can save kombucha. To catch a signal, turn the right knob to do this. Left click and hold on the right knob and move your cursor left or right. The knob for adjusting the volume is on the left. If you still can't get a signal, try changing the wavelength. To do this, left click on the handles in the middle and continue searching for the wave you need with the right knob. Interesting. Okay, let's try that. So, left click and hold on the right knob. Left click and hold on the right knob, move your cursor left or right. Okay, let's put that down. So we're trying to get clear words, I assume. And hello to anyone who's just joined. I'm just starting this game, so. They just gave us the instructions. We have to stay inside during the day, and we're going to be having some visitors come. So we have to determine which ones are human and which ones are not. Can I get some clear words here? What they say for instructions? If you still can't get it, so try changing the wavelength. To do this, left click on the handles in the middle and continue searching. Okay. Okay, that's a little bit. You said no? How you doing, Amir? Good afternoon. Can something where you is the choir? No, it's the sun. Have the one night, the pale one, he's not human. Okay. Do not leave the house until dark. No, that guy haunts something. Oh shoot. Okay. So they're talking about some pale visitor and don't leave the house. The office. One of those magazines where you got to find a certain person in the crowd. Must be annoying. Wish people would just leave me alone already. Dang, so our person is a loner. I get him, man. He's like, I just want to live my life. So see, I see the sun's coming out. Oh, here's our neighbor. Damn, so it's all true after all. Well then, everything I said makes sense. Don't go outside during the day, and you have to remember to let other people in. Why would I let strangers into my house? Like, for real. I know you prefer to keep your distance from people, but you have to. My cousin doesn't know for sure why. We can't just bunker down by ourselves. But she mentioned that if anyone comes and asks if you're alone, say no and tell them someone's in the house with you. Okay. So I did see previews. There's like this tall visitor. Unfortunately, that was a spoiler for me, where this tall visitor is going to come by our house and he keeps asking if we're by ourselves. I believe if you say yes, that's going to be an insta kill. He's going to come in and kill us. So even though we don't want to be by ourselves, we have to say someone's in the house. That's interesting. I hate dealing with people. I know it won't be easy for you, but you have no choice. It might be the only thing that keeps you alive. Yeah, so for this game's sake, we're going to have to let people in our house. And who knows, they might even bring something useful or share some interesting information. And don't forget to test them for signs of being a visitor. You won't have much energy during the day with the heat. Oh, wow. So choose who you want to test carefully. You'll have to take a real close look. It's strenuous, draining work. I think this is our energy bar. So we're going to have to ask questions and figure out if they're visitors. But if we don't have enough energy and we have a bunch of people in our house and we can't test everybody, then we could possibly not have enough energy to determine who's a visitor and who's human. But don't worry about chatting with people. That won't take up any energy. So talk as much as you want. Okay, good. So we can talk for free without expending energy. If they sound crazy, yeah, then that's a hint that maybe they're a visitor. And be sure to look out your windows. TV's great and all, but there's no better source of info than your own two eyes. Then what? I'm afraid all we can do now is try to survive and hope this nightmare ends soon. I'm sure the government will help us somehow. Maybe they'll lead everyone to shelter or something like that. If they do, stick together with me and my family. All right, that's it from me. Oh, right, almost forgot. I'm heading back home tomorrow night. Write down my number. Just set up the line over there. 649-664. We'll keep in touch on the phone. Okay, now that's really it. Crack a beer and get some sleep. All right. Ew, there's a roach in there. What the? Oh, heck no. Bobber Cerny. World's going to crap, or going to shit, but a cold beer still hits, right? We got some pickles. I don't know what that is. Ew. This refrigerator has roaches. I'm going to close it for now. I just want to kind of look around a bit. I'm pretty sure when we go to sleep that the night's going to start. I'm afraid to look out the window right now. It will make me blind. Oh, okay, yeah, because it's daytime. All right. This is our storage room. So there's different rooms. I assume that the visitors will be in some of these rooms when we let them in. People, visitors, whatever. So I'm not going to look out. And then, yeah, we have our friend's number. That's him, so I'm not going to use that. All right, so we're not doing anything during the daytime. Pretty sure, yeah, like they said, we have to go to sleep. And then you can save here. It's only one save, though. He did say crack open a beer, right? Yeah, I assume people are going to be in here. So these are empty rooms for now until we let people in. All right, where was my kitchen? Ooh, that sun is bright. That's my bedroom. Let me get a beer. No, that's the bathroom. Bathroom, storage room, kitchen. Here we go. All right, the beer sure made me sleepy. I should go to bed. All right. Let's go to bed. Storage, kitchen. That's a weird place for the kitchen. Office, hall. Here's my bedroom. All right, let's go. Nope, I don't look that way. Not anymore. Okay, weird. Exit. Someone's at the door, dude. And it is nighttime. Oh, I think this is going to be one of our first visitors. Let's see. Oh, it's a little girl. Hi. Is my daddy here? Can you get him for me? I was okay before, but I'm really scared now. There are lots of strange people out here tonight. I'm going to ask her what's her dad's name. You forgot his name? Oh, wait, you're just testing me to see if I'm a visitor or not. You're smart. I'll start asking questions to test people too. Oh, look at her little snaggletooth self. How did you get here in one piece? I don't know. Everything feels like it's opposite day now. People stay at home and sleep during the day, then go out and do stuff at night. I'm still scared of the dark, but maybe there's nothing to be afraid of. Or is there? I'll get your dad for you. Good luck. Thanks, you too. I want to go home. It's scary out here. Aw, poor little girl. We're going to play a new game Daddy made up for me. You have to roll dice. And then you move stuff around like the armchair or the couch. You have to build a big pile near the door to win. I'll show you how to play another time. Bye. Oh, yeah, that's her. Okay, so this is her dad. That's our neighbor. Cool. All right. Oh, snap. Oh, bro, he is tall. Can I come in? I was taking shelter at a bar down the road, but they kicked me out just like that. Dude, he don't seem human. He looks like one of those tall, skinny men from the Men in Black, a worm. Why? I guess not everyone there found my personality particularly palatable. But I don't mean anyone any harm. Don't worry. Life is shitty sometimes, you know? So what do you say, my good man? Can I come in? You sure you won't make any trouble? What do you consider trouble? Murder and violence disgust me to my core, but I won't suffer the trespasses of others either. I like good food and drink. I enjoy a chat when I'm in the mood. Does that sound like trouble to you? Why did they kick you out of your previous shelter? I considered saying something rude just now, but thought better of it. I told you already, someone there didn't like me. God knows who it was. Now that I think about it, maybe it's a good thing they tossed me out. They could have eaten me alive back there, and no one would have effing noticed. I'm going to say come in. Thank you. Trust in people doesn't amount to a hill of beans these days. But I appreciate your trust in me. Perhaps no, I shouldn't promise anything. Oh gosh, I wanted to talk to the dude, like, dang. Hello? Aw, you know she's a visitor, man. Look at her hunched back, and she looks like a Raggedy Ann doll. Hello? Sorry to bother you so late. It was just so hot out today, and TV said we shouldn't go out in the sun, so... You! Could you maybe find some space for me? Who are you? I lived out near the city. The asphalt over there heating up pretty bad, as you can imagine. Oh, nah. I actually worked the register at a local store. At one point, I didn't anymore. Or I don't anymore. They, fired me. I've always had bad luck with work. What will you do now? Try to survive somehow. It's freaky out here with these visitors everywhere and the sun roasting everything. You look freaky. Like, look at her, old hunchback of Notre Dame. I'd really like to live. Aren't you scared? Yes, of your face. Tell me it'll all be over soon, please. I'm gonna tell her to leave. Okay, I get it. Thanks for hearing me out anyway. Yeah, get up out of here. Okay, clearly I should go then. Yeah, leave. Bye. Yeah, bye. Yeah, she was weird looking. Oh, dude, like, I want to talk to the person I let in. Come on, man. Yo. You been seeing all this shit going on? Effing crazy. You holding up okay in there, bro? What do you want? Nothing really. I'm curious, you know. But hey, I got a dope ass way for you to rake in some easy cash. Want to hear it? Since everyone else is being peas about the sun, you can make fat stacks without lifting a finger. All these chumps are shitting their pants when they should be owning their grind set. Why are you here? Right down to business. I like that. Everyone thinks you're up to something in here, bringing in all these people, stirring some ish up. So I said, let's roll with that and host a party to end all parties. End of the effing world palooza, bro. I'm going to say nah. Oh, I see you're an effing moron. I didn't realize at first. My bad. Well, yeah, get out. You're going to insult me too? Get out of here. I'll just go see if your neighbor's more receptive to my genius. See you in hell, shrimp dick. Wow. Yep, you're definitely not coming in. Looks like no one else is coming in tonight. Let me call my neighbor. See if he's okay. Oh, it won't let me do it? Space. Oh, it won't let me call him. Okay. There's no one in. So where is the guy right now? I can't talk to him right now? In the distance, you spy the house of your neighbor who's currently visiting you. Light blazes through the windows, and it seems like this family is waiting for him to come back home. Oh, so he's still here. Okay. So I guess I could talk to people during the day. It won't let me talk to people at night. That's interesting. Yep, I can't go in. Let's look out the window. There's a deathly silence outside. There's no one there. Even the drunks have decided not to go out. Are they afraid of something? All right, so we let one person in. That hunchback of Notre Dame chick, I was like, hell no. You could tell she was a visitor. She looked like one. Let me do the radio, and then I guess it's going to make me go to sleep because it's not letting me, oh, I can't use nothing. All right. Guess the only option is to go to bed, and I have to talk to that person in the morning. You don't, nope, I don't look that way. Not anymore. Why? Okay. Good afternoon. Here's the news. The sun's activity rises steadily as high crime levels also reach a new high. According to recent data, the number of murderers over the last few nights have surpassed average figures. Hey, Mick, how are you doing? Welcome. Happy Friday. Experts suspect this is related to society's ever-growing anxiety surrounding the visitors. Yeah, you think? And now, over to just a moment. Our studio has just received an urgent transmission regarding contact with the phenomenon we are calling the visitors. Eyewitness accounts describe them as creatures that can imitate the appearance and behavior of humans, avoid contact at all costs. In one case, a visitor was able to be identified with one telltale sign: perfect white teeth. Our early reports seem to back this up. Okay, see, perfect white teeth. Sources say they encountered an unhoused person with perfect white teeth who later turned out to be a visitor. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Up next, more weather updates, but first, a message from our sponsors. Dang. All right, so perfect white teeth. Let me listen to the radio. So for those who just joined, welcome. I'm playing No, I'm Not Human. I've been seeing this go around, but I've been trying my hardest not to spoil it for myself. So we are in pretty much the end times. We're trying to survive. We have to determine who's human and who's a visitor, but we do have to let people in our house. The visitors are not people. So we've just found out that we can test people by seeing if they have perfect white teeth. That indicates they're a visitor. You said you're doing good? Well, that's awesome. Any plans this weekend? Oh, what's he say? It's female, use something roster will just file who is just sound wounded, so BS fail. Just sound something to us. What? But please don't sound something and then tell the fingertips. We will not accept anything else. Are you on day 1 or day 2? Nah, not really. I think this is day 1. Please don't some either. Oh, gosh darn it. Yeah, I literally just started. All right, nobody in there. I let one person in. There was like the hunch lady so far, a guy that cusses, and a really tall dude. And I'm trying to see because I let the tall dude in. I want to see if he's a visitor or not. I did not let that hunch lady in. She looked like, like, come on. Like you could tell she was a visitor. She was all messed up. I'm like, ain't no way. Oh, here he is. Because he looks like a worm. So I'm going to test him. Yes, was there something you wanted? Okay, so we do expend energy, so I'm going to ask him, I need to test you. What do you want to check? Let's check his teeth. You want me to show you my teeth? Okay, take a look. Take in that odor of sadness and smoke. Uh, They said perfect white teeth. They're not necessarily perfect. There's like a gap. Oh gosh, I don't know. Pretty yellow, right? So piss off with your tests. No, I'm not a visitor. Well, shit. Look at you waving that boomstick around. Shoot if you want, you effing nutcase. Just know this is BS. I'm going to hear him out. You know what? Go F yourself. I should shoot him just for saying that. I'm sick of you breathing down my neck. Wow, he has the audacity. Like, dude, you're in my house. So we can pull out the gun and see what they say. Now, the only sign so far that they said that we heard is that they have perfect white teeth. Gosh, I'm not sure about him. He's very hostile. I don't know. I guess I'll leave him for now. There's really no one else here. If you've played this game, don't spoil it because this is my first playthrough. I'm like, I'm just going to have to figure it out. All right, we got roaches in our fridge. That's gross. You said no, not really. Like you're not having a good day or you're not working. Okay, nothing to interact with there. That dude was really rude, and his teeth almost look perfect to me. I need to check myself. Oh, that expends energy. So I'm going to say screw this right now because I only have one thing of energy left. We can't look out during the day. Can I use... Let me call my neighbor. So 649 664. Hey neighbor, good to hear from you. So you let a couple people in yet? If not, then you really should start thinking about it. Got any questions? You taking people into? How many signs does it take to tell someone's a visitor? How'd you sort out it? I'm going to say this one. If only I knew. Nobody really knows how many signs it takes to be sure. I'd say it's probably best to not jump to conclusions, though. Maybe they just went to the dentist before everything went to hell. Got any questions? You taking them people too? Yeah, I have to. My daughter really doesn't like it, but what can I do? There's no other way. She keeps begging me to take her outside just to get away from all the strangers in the house. Oh, poor little girl. But daytime's not an option, so we go for walks at night. Dangerous, I know, but what else can I do? Got any questions? I guess the food thing. I got lucky, stocked up ahead of time. If I remember right, you did too. But if you want something special, there's that food delivery service for rest. Don't know their number, but you'll catch it on TV or the radio ads. I guess that's it. So we can do food delivery, apparently. Can't go out during the day. I have one thing of energy left. I don't want to test myself right now. I could try and talk to that dude again. He was very hostile. Like, F you, I pulled my gun out on him. All that's in here is beer. Reduces to 0. Yeah, I don't want to reduce my energy. But I think I can just go to sleep. This is my room. We could save. Will he say anything else? Was there something you wanted? I blame the chain of catastrophes that broke everyone's minds. The sun teetering on the brink of explosion, the arrival of the visitors, the economic crisis, and so on and so forth. It's effed up. It's effed us all up. Some crumbled under the stress, some dove headfirst into the bottle. But me, well, it's a rage that drove me mad. I snapped, climbed onto the bar and screamed, "Stop effing blaming everything but yourselves. Let them weep," I say. Tears in the beer, foam don't ruin the pint. Malts and hops taste better with salt. What? Oh, you're just not doing anything. Okay. Have you played this game? Nobody appreciated it, so why bother? I mean, I don't know. He had those semi-perfect white teeth, but like they said, sometimes the humans can, have stuff. So I think we need other ways to test. I'm not going to waste my last energy on him. I think I'm going to just go to sleep. Oh, I don't want to sleep right now. I'm full of energy. So I guess I got to drink a beer to get that energy down. Because we can't really do anything else during the day. We can't go outside. So, I keep forgetting. So this is the kitchen. Let's drink a beer. Get our energy down to 0. Ew, that roach. That's disgusting. All right, now I can go to bed. Go to bed. Okay. What's this? I hate sleeping by the nightstand. Too many bad memories. What are our bad memories? Like, he's not telling us anything about ourselves. Okay. See, and then at nighttime, the visitors come because no one can go out during the day. I'm surprised, like, if there's a visitor, not going to spoil or backseat, but there is a sign you killed a visitor who, enough. Stop fidgeting and stand still. Hello, could you please help us? What happened? I'm exhausted. I just want a place to sleep. Ugh, look at her face. I've had 5 kids. Now this is the only one left. What? Where are your kids? Did you eat them? My husband disappeared too. I don't know if he's dead or if he's abandoned us, but now I just want to lie down and pass out for a few days. Yeah, like, where'd your kids go? I don't know. Maybe their father took them. I want to go to his house, but I just don't have the strength anymore. Sure, we fought a lot, but it's hard to when you live with someone who acts like a complete asshole. Typo, my bad. No problem. Forget him. Look, the most important thing to me right now is finding my kids. Nah, man, that don't make sense. You have 5 kids and you only got 1. I'm going to say no. Fine, then I'll just try to get to my mom's house. As you should. Go look for your kids, Heffa. I might not make it. Not my problem. No, I have to. Yeah, I don't trust that. Ooh, a man as pale as death itself is standing on the footpath. Oh no. There are strange folds in his skin. It's as though his flesh is the wrong size for his body. You can't see his eyes from here, but you can feel his gaze boring into you. You suddenly feel a sense of deep fear and pray that the terrifying visitor passes by your house. Yeah, let's close that window. Okay, dang, hold your horses. Whoever's knocking on the door. Hey, kid, how are things holding up around your neck of the woods? I ain't from around here. Never been one to stay in one spot too long. But I can't roam around like I used to no more. Age'll do that to you, son. Why are you traveling? You seen what these visitors are doing? House after house, someone dead, someone torn apart. Oh, man. They pretend to be one of us, then slip inside our homes and all hell breaks loose. Varmint need to be wiped out, every last one of them. Where's your weapon then? I had a rifle. It damn near got me killed. They waited till I passed out, snatched it while I was sleeping. I hightailed it out of there, and you bet your ass they fired. Varmint idea of fun. Nothing human about them except the skin they wear, kid. Ooh, I'm gonna let them in. Knew you weren't soft. You got some backbone, son. We'll wipe them out. Won't let no varmint within a mile of this place. All right, we let one person in. I knew it. I think there's like 3 people that come by at night. I see your humble abode and the furthest one out here, child. I believe it will suit me just fine. Suit you for what? Lord have mercy, I'm speaking plainly, am I not? For hiding away, my child, I wish to stay here. And since you're speaking on the matter, allow me to inquire as to your amenities. Dude, that's none of your business. And you do have holy icons, I assume. I also require complete silence for prayer and contemplation. You're asking too much, dude. This isn't a hotel. Exactly. Oh, thank heavens. I would never figure that out had you not informed me. See, he's being a smartass. I don't like him. I'm simply trying to find out if your hovel is worthy of my humble self. I cannot abide filth. Dude, oh no. Is that too much to ask, child? I'm gonna say no. So that's how it is then. Look at his eyes. Uh-uh. You turn away a poor old woman in need. This is a woman? I thought it was a guy. My death will weigh heavily on your soul, child. No, it won't. Our Lord will judge you before the gates of heaven. Mark my words. Nah. Looks like no one else coming. Okay, so 3 people come out at night. I let in the old guy. We have the skinny guy. All right. He's still there. I can't do that. Yeah, we can't open any of these right now. So we have to wait. So I think if it's a visitor, when we wake up in the morning, somebody should be dead. There's like 2 people in here. So if one of them's a visitor, I assume somebody's going to be dead. These are grayed out. So yeah, I can't do anything. Let's look out this window. The bodies of teenagers are lying on the ground. Oh no. Someone killed them. It appears to have happened recently. The blood still hasn't dried. See, people are already dead. There's a skinny man outside the other window. I guess I can save before the night. Saves. This game persists even after your current playthrough ends. My favorite drink. All right. Time to go to sleep. Good afternoon. Here's the news. Oh, well, it doesn't tell me if anyone's dead, so I assume, yeah, those 2 people must be human. The anomalous heat is continuing to rise, and the invasion of the visitors has shown no sign of slowing. As such, the government has founded a new organization to address the emerging situation. What is it? The SCP Foundation? The Federal Emergency Management Agency, abbreviated as FEMA. FEMA employees can be identified by their yellow hazmat suits and gas masks. Merely days since their founding, the agency has already discovered a new way to identify visitors. Dirt under the fingernails. Ooh. Specialists say that this sign helps identify visitors who have crawled out from under the ground. That makes sense. If they're coming from the ground. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Next up, a crisis report regarding a pale maniac. But first, some ads. Dang. Turmoil, terror, and suffering, and all because of the visitors. But in our hour of need, just as our cries were about to be left unanswered, FEMA has come to our aid. These brave heroes from the Federal Emergency Management Agency are protecting us from the visitor invasion. So far, the agency has identified over 27,000 dangerous anomalies. They're the SCP Foundation, dude. Remember, you can help the agency by informing them about any suspicious activity around you. To do so, just hand suspects a notice slip to have them visit FEMA. And if you ever start to wonder whether you might be a visitor, call our hotline, 000-451. Help us help you. Support FEMA and join the fight against the visitors. Interesting. Wow. All right, so we got some info. So dirt under their fingernails, perfect white teeth. I believe if I go to the phone now, there's going to be a thing for the visitors or for FEMA. Have your eyes become red? You seem wise. Have something under has entered you. Spirit has entered. Evil spirit has entered you. Don't let this blight take over your body. Call our experts immediately on 777-460. Don't let this blight. Oh, okay. They cast out the evil spirits, cleanse your body of their pernicious aura, and provide you with enhanced protection. Interesting. So the radio said red eyes. So dirt under fingernails, yellow teeth, and possibly red eyes will be signs to test people. All right, so that guy is there. We have 2 energy. Hold on. Where's the new guy? The old man. He's not in here. He's in the kitchen. Oh, made yourself at home, huh? Stay sharp. Any one of us could be a visitor. Yeah, I'm going to test you, dude. You're a hunter, right? More of a ranger, kid. Lived way out in the wilds. No TV, just radio. That's how I found out what was going on. Decided I wouldn't let no one cross my threshold. No siree. My home's my fortress. Then why'd you leave, dude? What if one of them were a visitor? Sweet talks me, then slits my throat while I sleep. Dang. Why are you here then? Exactly. Like he said he had a fortress. Hell, if I'm letting that tall son of a gun get his hands on me, he's the reason I gone left my cabin. Oh, they did say not to be alone. Hey, I can see in your eyes, you've seen him, right? Ain't you, son? That's a mighty long story, kid. Ain't in the mood to tell it today. Bring me a beer tomorrow. I'll tell you the whole darn thing. Stay sharp, blah, blah, blah. Okay, I guess I'll test him. What do you want to check? Let's check his hands. Let's move this along, kid. He's a hunter. I don't really see dirt under the fingernails, but of course my hands are dirty. I spend my nights digging up varmint, see? And then they did say like humans can, also fail tests depending on their lifestyle. He said he's a hunter. So his hands are dirty. So he failed that one. The next one would be the teeth. You should be doing the same, son. Leave him alone. Can I order something from the store? Because I only have 1 energy and I got 2 people in my house. I don't want to call the psychics. Neighbor, FEMA. I guess I can call FEMA. I thought I could order food. Hello, this is the Federal Emergency Management Agency Medical Division. We are now able to provide consultation services regarding official visitor screening procedures. Please state your question. What should I know about the nail sign? To ensure a proper reading of your visitor status, please refrain from washing your hands before examination. Water may remove surface residue, which could lead to errors or false results. Okay. For accurate testing, we recommend avoiding tobacco products. Well, that tall guy was smoking at the bar, he said. Smoking may affect the condition of the teeth, leading to unreliable results. I guess that's it. Let's try the psychics. I wanted to order something. Maybe I haven't unlocked that yet. Hello, please hold while we connect you with the available visitor removal specialist. Hello, who are you? What do you mean? Why do you need to know who I am? To help me banish the visitor spirit from within you. All right, never mind. Listen carefully. You don't have much time. Tell me, do you ever leave a slice of bread out in the kitchen? A slice of bread? You don't leave offerings for the house spirit? No wonder the visitor spirit took an interest in you. Do you have a personal computer at home? A personal what? You seriously don't know what a computer is? Okay, never mind. Moving on. Very well. Then please confirm. Did you consume any mushrooms? Ew. Oh no. You must stop immediately. Kombucha is known in ancient evil. I would say is known as an ancient evil. It allows strands of mycelium to grow inside you, letting the spirits control you like a puppet. Oh my gosh. You can't imagine what it'll do if it gets to your memories. They might be erased completely or replayed over and over, changing your choices each time. Worst part, you won't even realize you're being controlled. All right, then one last question. Has there been any blood spilled in your home? Nope. What a shame. I'm afraid I can't identify the type of spirit, so there's nothing more I can do. Unfortunately, I have to end our session here. May the stars fall in your favor. Your visitor removal session is now complete. Thank you for using your services. A consultation fee will be charged to your connected account shortly. A fee? If you watch the ad carefully, the fine print did state that the initial call has a small consultation charge. How would you rate your experience today? Go F yourselves. Thank you. Your feedback is important to us. Goodbye. Amateur's exorcism. I got that. Okay. So I only have one thing in energy. The guy had dirt under his fingernails. I only have one energy, so I'm not going to check myself right now. The tall guy, his teeth were almost perfect, but they were yellow and he smoked. I mean, there's two people in here and no one's dead. I already went to sleep, right? I guess I could test him one more time. Let's check his teeth. Gosh, like him and that other guy kind of had like, I don't know, man. I did save earlier, so I guess if I go to sleep as someone's dead, then either he's a visitor or the other guy. Of course my teeth are white. I ain't savage, son. I wipe my ass too if that's important. Huh? Son of a gun. I don't know if I should shoot him or not. He has white teeth and he has dirt under his fingernails. I'm just going to hear him out. I get it, kids. Stress can get that to you, but it's a environment we need to fight, not each other. Mighty good thing you came to your senses. I'm just going to go to bed. Actually, you know what? I think I need to drink a beer. Or no, my energy's gone. All right. Well, if someone dies in the morning, they die. And it might be him as a visitor. Let's just go to bed. All right. Let's see. Oh, before we do that. Oh, it's FEMA. You see a group of armed soldiers through the window. Apparently, it's a small squad that was sent from the city to provide security for FEMA employees. You hear some fragments of information about a pale man with a bare torso. Yeah, we saw him earlier. Maybe they want to track down that creepy visitor? I think they can wait. Let me look out the windows. Yep, FEMA again. The charred husk of the teenagers' bodies are lying on the ground. It looks like they've been there all day. Two FEMA employees are standing next to the bodies and writing something down. It's a good thing they showed up to take away the corpses. You hate to think what kind of diseases could spread if the decaying flesh was left to rot out there. Can I listen to the radio right now? Nope. All right, let's go answer the door. So FEMA's outside. We got two people, the old man and the tall man. Ooh, now I know he's a visitor. I saw that from previews, unfortunately. That one is a spoiler. Howdy. What do you want? Spacious house you got yourself here. I like it. I don't need anything from you. No, you don't. So, you alone? No, I'm not alone. It's your lucky day. I can hear someone whispering inside. But who knows where you'll be in a few days. I know automatically, like I said from spoilers, unfortunately, that person, if you let him in, that's an instant death. Howdy. Y'all home? Who are you? Me and my brood used to live just a couple blocks down from here. The yellow fella's gone kicked us out the building, but never took us nowhere. No shelter, no help. Where are we supposed to go? Where are we supposed to do? Or what are we supposed to do? Hey, the yellow people are the FEMA, so that already sounds sus. Folks ran every which way after that. I came here trying to survive. Why did they evict you exactly? Said our building took a mighty solar hit or some wackadoo like that. Yellow fellas rushed in, threw folks out on their hinds, grabbed a few of them up too. Told others to get like nothing happened. So she's saying that FEMA came into her previous building and evicted everybody. Now, I would assume in a crisis like this, they wouldn't just let people walk away. I assume they would gather everybody. So I honestly don't trust that. I'm going to say no. Fine, just don't go on opening the door for them yellow fellas. Matter of fact, don't open it at all. Yeah, I don't trust her. I'm bringing my brood here. Big old, big mama, y'all. Make sure you don't die alone. Do not disturb. Refuse entry to aggressive tenants. Okay, yeah, I'm not letting no one in that's aggressive. So we meet again. I remember things were a bit different last time we crossed paths, yet we remain alive. It's a strange thing. I don't know how to explain it. I'd like to start our conversation with a divination. Tell my fortune by choosing a page in this book. Where should I open? Somewhere towards the beginning, just open it to the middle, open at the end. I'll say the middle. Who are you? Me, I am you. You were home. Yes, a tragic story indeed. Is this what awaits us? It's quite possible. What? What does it mean? I need to think it through carefully. Do you have any insights to offer? Anyway, I only came here to tell you something. Events will soon begin to unfold. You need to be ready. It may sound strange, but the cat must enter. Okay? I cannot yet explain how, yet I am certain it will help you. You can choose what you do with this information, of course. As for me, I think I'll go have a ponder on the deeper meaning of your divination. All right, so that's two people. One more person should come. Oh, no, that's it. So the fat lady, this guy, and was there another guy at the beginning? I already forgot. So he said the cat must enter. Is someone else at the door? Nope. That sounds like knocking, kind of. All right, so that's it for the night. Can't open up any of these. I already looked out that window. So we still have the man, the old hunter guy, and the tall guy. There's a small group of female employees standing by your neighbor's house. Uh-oh. You wonder what they're talking about. Maybe they're taking soil samples or looking for somewhere to set up a base. All right, so we encountered the tall, skinny guy who's a visitor. We encountered the one, well, he was at our window, the pale guy. It sounds like knocking. All right, I'm going to bed. Good afternoon. Oh, I got 3 now. Perfect. Here's the news. FEMA has taken new measures to address the ongoing visitor invasion. As of now, they have organized quarantine zones to detain potentially dangerous suspects. FEMA has also identified a new visitor sign after experimenting with those detained. Blood red eyes. According to reports, FEMA discovered the sign after observing detained visitors. Noting the creatures have increased photosensitivity, causing their eyes to become inflamed red. And remember, I heard red eyes on the radio like 2 days ago, so I already knew red eyes, but we couldn't test yet. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Next up, a report on FEMA, but first, a word from our sponsors. Once upon a time, 2 brothers lived near a dam. The daily splashing of water made the river foam like a crisp beverage on a summer day. Later in life, the image of their childhood in mind, the 2 brothers started Bobber Brewery together. Since then, Bobber Cerny has become one of the best-selling Sealing. It's supposed to be selling, Seloing, but beers both at home and in bars. Typos. Bob Cerny beer. Drink that good stuff. Drink a lot. Now available through the Forest Food Delivery. There we go. That's what I wanted. The 056160. I wanted to order some food. All right. Radio's going. Welcome. It's time for what I want to brief a program where you'll uncover mysteries and government conspiracies. Today, we'll be discussing the truth about visitors with a special guest, a doctor of science and respected employee of Wait, what? He's not coming. How did they steal all of his documents? There was mountains of information in there. Uh-oh, someone doesn't want him to talk. Damn it. I knew we wouldn't be allowed to reveal the truth. Mother... All right, well, they were going to tell us some truth, but apparently they don't want us to know. All right, so we still have just two people here. I want to order something. I want to order 056160. Hello, you've reached 4 Rest Food Delivery. Would you like to place an order? 2 cans of Energirka, please. Looks like that will give us energy. 1 can of coffee. Actually, I changed my mind. 1 jar of kombucha, please. So kombucha is our save, and I already used it. Thank you. Your order has been accepted. Please accept your delivery tomorrow night. Okay. Can I order multiple things? Let's see. Because I can't save right now. Yeah, we can't accept your order. You already have a delivery. All right, so we can't do more than 1 delivery, it looks like. So I ordered energy. I mean, it said energy. Please try calling in another time. Thank you. All right. So we could talk to people. I have 3 energy. So he had dirt under his nails and he had white teeth. He failed too. If he fails the, let's see. Like I said, I was holed up in the cabin, keeping myself to myself. Then one day, the fella gonna show up, desperate. Starts banging on the door, begging me to let him in, but I ain't gone cuckoo just yet. He was pale and shaken up like he'd seen death himself. No clue how he got that deep into the woods. Didn't look like no hiker I'd seen before, so I told him to beat it. He tried to break the window, but I told him I had a rifle and that sent the varmint running. Figured that'd be the last I saw of him. And then what? I was sure I never see hair or hide of him again, but later he done found me. But I'll save that tale for another time. You really didn't say much. Be patient, kid. These I've seen some things. Bring the beer and I'll talk. Wow. All right. So we test his nails, which were dirty. His teeth were white. Let's do his eyes. I was taking down some vermin, throw dirt or something into my eyes. Hurts all the damn time now. All right, that's 3 signs, man. I'm going to kill him. Or can I give him a, He was a visitor. Oh, snap. Wow. I knew it. I should have went with my first instinct. I let him in. He was a freaking visitor, dude. Yeah, if they fail like 2 or 3 signs, that's automatic. Because his teeth were white. He had dirt under his fingernails. And he had red eyes. And he was trying to lie and be like, oh, someone threw dirt in my eyes. Nah. Dang. I was trying to see if there was a FEMA notice because they said you can give people a FEMA notice. Sheesh. And I got a notification. Dang. So I think if you, what the description said, if you let in 2 or more, if there's more visitors than humans, they would die. So the only guy that's human so far is the tall guy. Now, if I had let in another visitor, I assume that the tall guy would have been dead because he's been in my house for a few days. So yeah, he would have been dead. I'm going to test him. So I already test his teeth. His fingers, I think, looked okay. Let's look at his eyes. Nope, his eyes are good. I think he really is human. He just had the white teeth. I'm going to become a visitor tonight. I'll make myself cry by remembering peaceful times. Leave him alone. I don't remember. His fingernails were, how do you give a FEMA notice? Maybe let me test myself. I think he's human. Let me check my eyes. Check a person for visitor signs for the first time. Eyes look fine. Not red, nothing they can pin on me. All right, so that's all my energy for the day. I had a dude in that was a visitor. The hunter was a visitor the whole time. Man, crazy. I let one in. Well, thank goodness he didn't kill the guy. And I honestly don't think he's a visitor. The only thing he had was white teeth. Can I call my neighbor? See how he's doing? I lost track of night, so if anyone's joining, I think I'm on night like 4 or something. Hey neighbor, thanks for calling. Honestly, I'm still shaken up by all this. The murders, the soldiers, FEMA. They even showed up at my door last night. Also, or asked about the people staying here, scribbled something on a tablet, and then one of them took someone out of my house. Where did they take them? Good thing they didn't take your daughter. Who are FEMA anyway? Take care. Hell if I know. They said it was for tests. I thought all these soldiers and government officials would fix things. Should have known better than to think they'd help us or get us to a safe place. No way in hell I'm ever letting that happen over my dead body. If those bastards so much as lay a finger on here, I'll tear them apart. I don't know. Nobody really knows much about them. They came out of nowhere acting like they've got everything under control. But how did they even spot the signs when they are all just normal human traits? Feel like they're not telling us the whole truth. Okay, we already said that. All right. If something happens to me, promise you'll look after my daughter. Oh, dang. I promise. Thank you, neighbor. I knew I could count on you. All right, I gotta go. Stay strong. Dang. Let's try and do the forest again. Or will it not let us do it? It is a new day. Okay, we still can't do it. All right, we gotta wait for tonight. So I let 2 people in, the tall man and the what you call it guy, and yeah, the hunter guy was a oh, it looks like there's something under here. He was a visitor, and luckily he didn't kill the other guy. It looks like we have a storage here, but it's not quite unlocked yet. All right, so if we're gonna go, oh, this is day 4. Conjunctivitis Awareness Day. Whew, yeah, he was a visitor. So when you shoot someone, it's like a flash of a face and then they get that. So he was a visitor. Are we gonna clean that up or? All right, he's the only person in here. Okay, sorry, listen to the video. All right, time to go to bed then. I've used up all my energy for the day. Crazy. All right, people are going to start knocking on the door. Let me look at the windows first. Our neighbor's house, which he just painted white, is now charred blacker than black. Oh my gosh, his house is on fire. It seems like the fire is still blazing even now. Could someone even burnt it down on purpose? What happened to your neighbor's family? Is anyone still alive? Worried thoughts swirl in your head and you're overcome with a feeling of incomprehension and helplessness. Oh no, his daughter. He literally just told us if something happens to me, can you watch after my daughter? That creepy pale man is standing on the street smiling. He's holding someone's decapitated head in a helmet. Oh my gosh. It's the head of a soldier. His face is frozen in a terrified grimace. You're not sure what scared him more, the pale visitor or his own impending death. Oh my gosh. All right, hold your horses. The entire squad of soldiers that arrived just yesterday is dead. Dang. Looks like there was a massacre out there. Bodies are scattered across the whole street, and one of them is missing its head. Did the pale, creepy stranger kill them all? Yeah, because that guy was just holding the head. We have a delivery coming, so let's see. Good evening. I'm from FEMA. We're making house calls around your neighborhood and checking in with residents. Are you alone? Why should I trust you? I can show you my credentials, but if it'll put you at ease. Anyway, visitors rarely move in groups, maybe even newer. Why are you in protective gear? Should we be wearing that too? How are you going to help us? Our first order of business is collecting more data to send to FEMA HQ. Oh, if he takes that guy, I'll be alone. They said you can't be alone. Once we do that, you'll be able to develop a suitable response procedure. Right now, you just need to stay calm. Do you have a plan of action? Of course, but we can't action our plans without proof. So we'll take one of the people staying here back to our laboratory. We'll have them complete a few tests so we can make sure everything's above board. Then we'll send them back. Oh, I guess I could have waited for that guy and had him take that guy because he was a visitor. Do I need to pack? Is this your house? Then no, stay with the other residents. If you need to evacuate, we'll let you know. We'll just take one person and be on our way. He took our only person. Now we're alone. Have a good night. Dang, he took him without us. Like, oh man, we by ourselves. Hey, for rest delivery here. Didn't think deliveries were still running. You know, I didn't expect people to skip stocking up before the end of the world. Apocalypse or not, guess folks still got to eat lunch. Deliveries might pay pretty well right now, but the risk is huge no matter how you slice it. But this darn sun, they moved us to night shifts because of it. Now people order 20 liters of water at a time. I wish we got hazard pay or tips for lugging that heavy stuff around. Anyway, sorry I got sidetracked. Ready to accept this delivery? Yeah. Here you go, Energeca ×2. Have a good day. Oh, I mean night. Still not used to that. All right, so order something for rest. So now I can order something else. It's the daughter. Hi. Let me in. What happened? My dad. They could kill my daddy. Aw. Who did it? The visitors came to my house. They were sitting with us. Daddy was talking to them about something and they killed him. Our sobs. Now our house is fired. Come in. You'll help me? I'm scared. Aw. Hi. Oh, it's the cat. The guy said let the cat in. Now, she looked like a visitor. Look at her neck. You open or not? Do you know the bald man? Too many questions. Yes, I know. How will help you? Yeah, she can't even talk right. I know she's a visitor, but we need the cat. Who are you? I dance. Nah, she's a visitor. Ballet? You can tell. Did someone send you here? Don't think so. Why matter? Heh. I don't think you're human. So what? She doesn't care. Want to see me dance? Maybe I dance. I'm ball arena. Well, you decide what we do. Let her in because he said let in the cat, but I don't want her killing the little girl. Poor dancer freezing cold. So sad. Do not torture Kitty. Kitty hates cold. Oh, one more. Hello there. Tell me, can I trust you? You are not with FEMA, are you? Trust me with what exactly? No, I'm not with FEMA. Oh, good. That means I can trust you. You see, it's standard FEMA protocol that agents disclose their affiliation when asked. They're required to. So if you're not one of them, you must be telling the truth. Which means I can share something big with you. What are you talking about? Brace yourself, my friend. The scales are about to fall from your eyes. Election rigging. Proof the moon landing was fake. Government mind control through fast food. Yeah, really. And finally, the truth behind those potato flavored chips. What does that even mean? They're an abomination of science. Just let them in. I knew I could trust you. Believe me, I've seen the truth. Forget all the lies you've been told. I think after him, that's it for the night. Yep. All right, so we have the cat. Remember the guy that was bald told us to let the cat in? So I let him in, but I know that lady is a visitor. I know the girl's human. I think this guy's human. And so from what I read, if there's more humans than visitors, they won't kill someone. But if there's more visitors than humans, then someone's going to end up dead. That's why that guy was a visitor the whole time. And we had one human, which was the tall guy, but they took him. FEMA took him. So, yeah. And I can't call anybody or do anything. Let me see with the cat. I can't do anything with the cat right now. So I can't interact at all. Yeah, we already saw him. So it's time to go to bed and see what we can do in the morning. This is very interesting. Good afternoon. You are watching the news. Due to sharp increase in suspected visitor sightings, FEMA has announced that it is enacting new protection measures. Effective immediately, a full quarantine will be enforced across all major population areas. Travel outside your city to nearby villages is strictly prohibited. Please stay within your designated area. In addition, FEMA has revealed a new visitor identification procedure: hairless armpits. Hey, I got hairless armpits. FEMA reports that the visitors have no visible hair in this area, making it a useful identification tool. The agency is asking citizens to bear with the test and comply with escorts to quarantine zones. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Next up, a report on what you can do if you spot a visitor. So I think I'll use the hairless armpits on the guys, because guys should have hairless armpits. Women too. But definitely the men. So I know our new guy that we let in, the weird one, now is talking all signs. I'm going to test his armpits first. I know the little girl is a human. I'm not even going to test her. FEMA suggests that the visitor phenomenon may be infectious or pose a thus far undisclosed biological threat. Now, we know that Chick is a visitor, so maybe we got to kill her or get her out as soon as possible so she won't affect us. For this reason, it's critical to report any potential visitors and isolate them immediately. If you can't hand over a visitor to a quarantine zone right away, issue them a special request to appear before FEMA. So I'm going to do that to her. During the next collection round, an employee will take in anyone who has this paper for examination. That's all for now. I'm going to give that to that lady with the cat because I know she's a visitor. Let's use the radio. Feeling anxious, got no one to talk to. The quarantine, the zone. I'm trying to get the correct words. Government 533. Call us now and we'll connect you with a perfect conversation starter partner. There we go. All right. Now I know she's a Kitty is here. What more you need? Why are you here? That's a dumb question. You open door. Ask yourself what for. What am I for? It's all same to me. Place is place. Said go here, so went here. I don't want nothing, not you. What matters is you keep place comfy for Kitty. The rest, who cares? You test me? Yes, be sure of something. Let's look at her teeth. You chew up what conscience leaves behind. Eat it all up. Bite a tasty hole in tasty conscience. Shoot the gun. She wants us to shoot her. You change mine? What, another sign? You wish for more? How do you give a FEMA notice? I was hoping I could give her a FEMA notice. How do you give a FEMA notice? I would want my mommy. Tell me what happened. I don't know. They came in and started talking and Dad said they were wrong. Then they said, Daddy, Daddy. Okay, just rest for now. The girl calls off her father nonstop. There's no end in sight to her hysterics. Poor baby. Got something to share. What are those papers? You would not believe what's in these files. Seriously, some of it's actually pretty darn fascinating. Take at this one, for instance. A theory is especially curious. It claims visitors aren't actually real, that they're part of a secret government plan to prune the population. Quite a compelling read, and oddly, it kind of makes sense if you really think about it. Now, consider overpopulation is a known problem. Yes, it is simply the truth of our society. Suppose this is how the government has decided to handle it. By all means, just be aware, testing me could lead you to learn things you wish you hadn't. Let's see. Eyes, hands, armpits. Let's do his armpits. Now that's unusual. Yeah, see, guys should have hair under their armpits. See, the hair, natural barrier, slows evaporation, keeps the electrolytes in. Those who get rid of it are letting themselves be controlled by perspiration, making themselves vulnerable. Leave them alone. Let's test them one more time. I mean, I could test myself, but Energica. Okay, cool. That gives me another energy. Cool, cool. Let me test him one more time, then I'll test myself. I already know that lady's a visitor, man. So I'm not even going to waste a test on her. Let's do eyes. His eyes are not red. He's human. He's human. The girl's human. I was hoping I could pull out a FEMA paper. They said that we can pull out a FEMA notice to give it to the lady, but where's the notice? Well, oh, what is this? Nice. Okay. Potatoes or rocks. Interesting. So we got the basement, I think, after we let in the cat. Cool. So that just opened up. Can't interact with anything here. Oh, it's one of those magazines. Can't interact with anything else there. Let's call... Can I... Oh, here's the cat. Meow. Pet the cat. You reach out and pet the cat. Hard to tell if it likes it or not. Okay. Now what do I do? Phone roulette. I want to give a notice to that lady before I expend my last energy. They said on the TV that we can, but I don't have a FEMA notice thing. To ensure the underarm tests are accurate, you must avoid any contact with water. That's it, because I asked them about the other stuff. Let's order something else. So those things give us energy. We have been forced to temporarily limit number of orders that could be placed per day. I still can't do it. I can't save. All right. I don't see a way to give the lady a FEMA notice. I was hoping I could because I know she's a visitor. I guess I'm going to have to kill her. Well, there's more humans than there are visitors, so none of them should be dead. But I was hoping to... Like, how come I can't give her a notice? There was no option to. I can only kill her. I don't want to waste energy to test her. She's, I know she's a visitor. I guess I could test myself. So I checked my eyes. They were fine. Teeth. All right, I have white teeth, so what? Um, Gosh, I don't know if I should kill her or go another night because I want to give her a FEMA notice, but it didn't allow me to, so I'm just gonna kill her. Oh, it won't let me do it now. Oh, because I expended my energy. Ah, shoot, I have to go to bed. Oh well. I hope no one ends up dead. Because I know she's a visitor. You're looking at the ruins of a neighbor's house. A happy family lived there until recently. Now only a ghostly shell remains. A strange feeling overwhelms you, as if you knew this was coming, as if death was coming to that house. Oh, so very soon. That sucks, man. You see a human skull decorating a stake, still wearing a helmet. Oh my gosh. It's the skin. Its skin has been burnt black and it looks like someone has yanked out its teeth. The head must have been out there all day. You can't shake the feeling that this grisly display is a threat, probably left behind by that creepy pale visitor. The cat's chilling. FEMA officials are inspecting the site of the recent massacre. They're taking all of the dead soldiers' equipment and weapons to prevent looting. Probably didn't expect the pale visitor to survive against a group of armed soldiers. Now there are a few more body bags. Gosh. All right, I'm going to the door. Chill out. The cat's asleep. Good evening. Oh, I hope they take the lady. I'm with FEMA. We're running a routine inspection in your neighborhood. Don't worry, it won't take long. When will you return the person back? Return? Ah, so our team's already been here. After screening, there's a mandatory quarantine period. They'll be staying with us for a while. After that, they'll be sent back from the quarantine zone. I'm not interested in these tests. Don't worry, the procedures are demanding, yes, but we allow them time to rest. Good, they took her. That's what I wanted. Okay, because I know she's a visitor. Once these tests are done, we'll tell you what to do next. Okay, perfect. If you are unable to immediately transfer a suspected visitor to a quarantine zone, issue them a mandatory appearance slip. That's what I was looking for, but they didn't give it to us yet. Received one FEMA notice. All right, so I have one, and you have to use them carefully. I said, oh my gosh, you're back. What's up? So you're still holed up here, I see. What do you think of that guy, the one in the suit? He's just doing his job. Times are rough lately. Just one thing after another, am I right? Maybe the suits will restore order. Or should we take matters into our own hands? I'm doing what I can. And what exactly can you do? Can you ward off death? Stop the floods, the fires, the decay? The only thing you can stop is a heartbeat. Listen, you alone? I'm not alone. If you say I'm alone, that's an insta-kill. Still scrambling to survive in this new world, are we? Why? Dogs rule the world now, and only dogs survive here. You understand what I mean, yes? Things will never go back to the way they were. Life's changed. You're falling out of rhythm. Next time we meet, things will be interesting. All right, so that's two people. Wonderful, the cat's with you. What to do with the one who brought it is for you to decide. Well, FEMA took her. Good. How did you know about the cat? Why did you ask me to let someone with a cat into my home? A powerful entity awaits the cat's approach. Interesting. It is thanks to she that my eyes reach far, but even I do not see all. One thing is yet clear, though. Something wicked this way comes. You cannot halt it. Perhaps they'll mention it on the radio. Will you listen? What's going to happen? I can't say more. I've already said too much. Treat this as advice if you wish, but for 2 days yonder, testing portends doom. Oh. When I first came here, I felt something strange. Now the feeling has subsided somewhat. I think we are on the right path. I hope to see you again soon. So he said testing is doom. So I guess if some tests may not work. Oh, how's your new life treating you, baby? Managed to adapt yet? How silly me to ask. You do live here after all. You look unusual. So you notice, thanks. Do you like it, baby? Oh my God. People keep remarking on my looks lately, even more than they used to. You're not much of a talker, are you? Tell me about yourself. I'd rather not. Maybe it'll help once you get it all out in the open, but I won't force you to open up. I can offer you something most wouldn't. These days, everyone's obsessed with the end of the world, but even the loneliest soul needs a special kind of attention. Oh, we know what she's talking about. Let me in and I can give you that. Make you feel something. Dang, this slut. You know where, dude. I'm pretty sure if she's not a visitor, like something's up with her, but I'm curious. I'm going to say yeah. Let's escape from all the horrors of this world together, just you and me. Man, she probably got an STI. She's been out there in these streets, literally. I'm sure we can distract ourselves with something better than paranoia and endless self-pity. I think that's it for the night. Oh, what the? She has a dead body on her. Can I come in and rest a minute? Hell nah. Where did you come from? I don't remember. It doesn't really matter. Nah. I'm very tired. If I don't get some rest, I might just pass out under your window here. Well, go ahead. Is your friend sick? He's my husband. Oh, nah. He looks dead. He's dead. And you trying to bring a dead person into my house? Girl, get up. Get out of here. She's playing in my face. I can't give him a proper burial. There's no point in letting him go now. Nah. Nope. You. Yep, that's it. Like, come on. She's carrying a dead body. I'm not letting her in. All right, we already looked at that. There's this orb that keeps flying. Did you guys see that? There's an orb. Oh, it disappeared. Yeah, there's no way in heck I was going to let that chicken with a dead body. Like, come on. All right, yeah, we can't do anything else. We have the basement, nothing. Oh, that's the little girl. She's crying. Aww. All right, so we're on day 5. So you can hear stuff when you go close to the doors. The little girl was crying. That's sad because her dad's dead. Oh, snap. She's in our room. Dang. Nope, I don't look that way anymore. Emergency broadcast. Dang, so she's just in our bed. I was trying to click on her to test her. Wildfires are now sweeping across forested regions. Experts believe abnormally high solar activity is to blame. While the full scale of the disaster remains unclear, fire crews from nearby cities have been deployed to contain the blaze. Despite the fires, visitors continue to terrorize the nation. FEMA has announced a new identifying sign to aid the public in their fight against the visitors. Aura film photography. Dark patches appearing on a captured image is a strong indicator that the subject may be a visitor. Here we go. Stay calm and remain indoors during the daylight hours. Up next, a word from our sponsors. Yes, baby, is there something on your mind? So we can hand over a FEMA notice, but we only have one, so we gotta be very careful with that. How do you like it here? It's cozy, more than I expected, all things considered. Thanks for letting me in. Thought I might end up on the streets before dawn. Are you? How do you feel? I'm fine. Survival's what's important, or anxious. I get it. These days, making any long term plans just feels pointless. You never know what you'll get first, the sun, the lunatics, or the visitors. But humanity's already survived plenty of catastrophes. I think we'll leave something of a legacy behind when we're gone. Someone will find traces of us. It'll be okay, baby. I need a tester. Do you ever feel it, baby? The fear that I might not be human? Teeth, hands, eyes, armpits. Let's do a photo. Let's move on to some more physical checks, shall we? All right, she doesn't have any dark aura around her. So she passed one test. I'm going to test her one more time. Let me test the armpits because she's a woman. She should not have hairy arms. Armpits. Of course, baby. I can never refuse you. Yeah, see, I was going to say women should not have hairy armpits. So she passed 2 tests. There is an orb going around in the room. The body rewards care, remembers affection. I'm glad we both understand that. Leave alone. Yeah, so they said that the visitors have hairless armpits, but women should not have hairy armpits. So I already tested her twice. I have 1 energy. I'm not going to waste it. I'm pretty sure she's human. Let's, can I talk to the cat? You decide to pet the cat. Seems like it actually likes it. It's not as grumpy as you first thought. Looks like it's starting to get used to you. Let's check that radio. This is dispatch. Check quarantine zone, code 51. Reports of explosions at 3 hours. Oh, 300 hours. Until 32-8 reporting code 60. Mass civilian casualties. Officers down. This is 28-8, code 451. Requesting burn team for body disposal. Acknowledge. Initiating code 984. The city is cordoned off. Pending investigation. Stand by for reinforcements. I think they meant to say quarantined. There's lots of typos. All right. So burn unit. No one in here. They took that tall guy, FEMA did. He was the only one in here. We have the crazy or the nerdy guy. We have the little girl. And we have the woman who keeps calling us baby. I will want my mommy. It's okay here, but I wish I was at home. When can I go home? But daddy's okay, right? What about my room? Did that also burn down? Mommy's not coming? Is there anyone else left? You should stay here for now. I'm not going anywhere without daddy. He's coming to get me, right? I saw him get up and leave. I was running away, but I saw him. Precisely. And I've got plenty more where those came from, too, if you're interested. Here, take this one, for instance. It claims that FEMA are the visitors. And since those suits they wear cover them from head to toe, there's no way to test them. Seems plausible, no? Oh, that's interesting. Fascinating. Particularly where they note FEMA really stands for Facility for Eradicating Mankind Altogether. Oh my gosh, that's interesting. Or perhaps it was something else. Do I support furries? Hey, at the end of the world, it doesn't matter what you are to me. Wow. So he's saying that the FEMA is actually the visitors. That's interesting. I know he's human. I already tested him. What do I have in my fridge? Enrica. I don't need another energy. I want to see if I can order something. The lady, I tested her twice. I know she's human, but I think there's something up with her. I just can't quite put my finger on it yet. Let's see. For those who joined, welcome. He said, yay. You're funny. Welcome to the stream. Happy Friday, everybody. I want to order something again. Do it. Support us. Like one of us. One of us. If there really were like real furries, like human animal hybrids, that would be very interesting. Imagine having a power, you know, because you're mixed with an animal, like a tiger and stuff. I'd be like, those are the people you want on your side because they have powers and stuff. All right, let's see if we can order something now. Yeah, they still can't accept our order, bro. Huh. I only did one order so far. So I have one FEMA notice. Let me test myself. So I did my armpits. I did my eyes. Or no, I did my teeth and my eyes. Let's do my hands. Clean hands. Some powder marks. Nothing major. I think that's going to be it, and we're going to go to sleep. Yeah, I can't really interact. This is just like food and stuff. We're on day 5, so after we go to sleep, I think that should be day 6. Oh, no, this is day 6. I think there's 10 days in total or something like that. I don't remember. This is my first time playing it. Unfortunately, I've came across a couple of spoilers, but I still never played it, so I'm just figuring this out on my own, I guess. So I can't test anyone else. I'm out of energy. Time to go to bed. Oh, look at her. See, I was like, something's the matter with her. She's all contorted up. That don't look right. Let's look out the windows. Oh, there's that tall man. You see a woman crying over her wounded husband? You can't tell if he's alive or dead. Tears streak, she drags his heavy body away from the gunfire. You're left with a single thought. Things will only get worse. Gosh. Okay. The path along the field is littered with bodies of those who tried to run. Nearby stands the man responsible, a female officer. Remember, the guy said that FEMA is actually the visitors and we can't test them or anything because the mask they have on. Panicked people rush to nearby houses. They bang on doors, desperate for shelter, but it seems no one is willing to let them in. All right, let's see. Come and see. Witness the beginning of the end. Why, hello there, dear boy. Do you know me? Oh, no, of course, I know who you are. The mycelium told me. What? The mycelium is the bacteria, so that don't seem right. He already seems like a visitor. Its way of speaking is tricky, but I've learned how to make sense of the signals they send. Oh, yes. So listen close, dear boy. We've got a lot of work to do and not much time to do it. Mycelium? Yes, yes. I know it's hard for ordinary folks to understand. They speak in their own strange way. See, he's hearing bacteria. Nah, that don't sound right. Mycelium is how mushrooms talk to one another. I learned to hear them by studying the books of smiles, but what they told me last, well, let's say it's not good. They spoke of the mushroom festival drawing near, and that, my dear boy, is no good at all. No, no, no. The book of smiles, the mushroom, what the? It's a special book, the most special in the world. In fact, I will tell you what must be done, but I'm afraid there's no time to read it all. It's a big book and there's not time on our side. So I just tore out the most important pages. Here, my boy, take them. There's a good lad. Give them a read when you have a quiet moment, won't you? Now then, I must be off. I'll be back once you've got everything sorted, so get a wiggle on. Oh, okay, he didn't want to come in. He just wanted to handle us a page on the Book of Smiles. I bid you good day, good health, great joy, and plenty of smiles, my dear boy. Toodaloo. Interesting. Oh, I think like That's interesting. So if you pet the cat or something, maybe you don't get visitors. So that was a person, like a human. Where can I see this book of smiles? Yeah, the neighbor gone. We can't call anybody anyway. He's dead. Huh. We're on day 6. Yeah, I think when you pet the cat, it prevents visitors from coming to your house. So we only had that one today, and that's it. She looks crazy. Something's up with her. So I was like, I tested her, and she seems human, but I know something's up with her. Prevent the visitors from killing anyone during the first week. Perfect. We interrupt this program with breaking news. Reports of civil unrest are coming in from a neighboring city. Due to unresolved circumstances, FEMA forces have sealed off the area. Please remain in your homes. Stay where you are and wait further instructions. And remember, support FEMA and join the fight against the visitors. That's the latest for now. Next up, some ads. Up next, a special report on the nature of the visitors. What are the visitors? Ghosts, creatures from deep underground? No, this is neither a sci-fi novel nor a cheap headline. This is our new reality. Rumors continue to swirl about the visitors' true origin. Are they aliens? The Walking Dead? A lab experiment gone wrong? According to authorities, they are all just baseless theories. Studies show that a visitor is a human who has come into contact with an undetermined biological agent. Methods of transmission remains unknown, and the FEMA urges everyone to stay alert for signs of visitors. If you believe you've been exposed or are unsure whether you might be a visitor, call the FEMA hotline on 451. For the latest for now, stay tuned for more after the break. Today, the world was built anew, and in the basement, mushroom grew. It towered high, and time is nigh to eat it whole if one would try. To welcome guests is not for strong. The mushroom stands tall and long. Under tree of apple can you rest. She'll feed you with her sweet fruits best. The day will come when you must kneel before the mushroom's mighty peel. While on the clock in hand shall climb. Make haste, my friend. There is no time. Interesting. So it's talking about a mushroom. Okay. Now we can give her a FEMA notice. Something's wrong with her. I tested her and she seems human. I'm going to test her one more time. I tested her armpit. She doesn't have hair, which is normal for a woman. Her photo didn't have anything. I can check her eyes and maybe her teeth. Why are her eyes like rainbowed? What do you think is on my mind right now? Leave her alone. Let's test her again. Let's do her teeth. They're not perfectly white. Did I remind you of someone? So the only thing we haven't tested is her hands. I still think she's human. If you can hear this, stay away from FEMA officers. They're shooting at everyone trying to leave. Wow. I don't know what's going on. I just want to get out of here. Someone, please. Uh-oh. They're going to say help. Dang. See? The guy said that the FEMA officers are actually the visitors. You reach out and pet the cat. Hard to tell if he likes it or not. I think, yeah, the cat does something like, because there's a mushroom. I'll put it in the fridge, even though I kind of, what? Oh, remember that page about the mushroom? Dun, dun, dun. It's a lore. We got to put it in the fridge now. Very interesting. Office, hall, kitchen. What a weird mushroom. How did it even grow in a potato? Exactly. No, I didn't mean to eat it. Aw, man. That's why I need a save. Son of a biscuit. I did not mean to eat that mushroom. I just wanted to put it in the fridge. Darn it. And I don't have a save. Darn it. I don't know. Like, that's why I wanted to order that kombucha to save. I did not mean to eat that mushroom. I meant to just put it in the fridge and leave it there. Son of a biscuit. I need to check myself. Teeth, eyes, armpits. I think, I did my hands. I did my eyes. I did my teeth. You said no. Ew, what's wrong with my armpits? That looks gross, like a rash. Fuck, what the hell is that? Nah, you keep going. Looks like a rash or worse, a fungus. Gotta clean myself up. Maybe it'll help. Gross. It's from that mushroom, man. Snap. Bro, I didn't want to eat that mushroom. That's probably going to turn me into one of those things. I didn't mean to. Son of a biscuit. Visitor skinwalkers. They sound like something straight out of the sci-fi novel, right? But that's just it. Listen to this. One report talks about a pale man seen wandering the streets. Although I must note the author made it a rather obvious mistake. They claim there are two pale, creepy looking figures out there. One seen through windows and the other seen standing at doors. Poppycock. Isn't it obvious they're the same entity? I dare guess the window distorted the author's view. A perceptible error. Still fascinating stuff, no? They're human, the woman's human, but something's wrong with her. And then I accidentally ate that mushroom. Son of a biscuit. All right, well, time to go to bed. I want to play this to the end, Amir, and then if you want to get down on some Dandy's World, I'm definitely down. It's already been almost 1 hour and 54 minutes, almost 2 hours. Darn it. See, I did not mean to eat that. Oh, well. Her belly keeps getting like, I don't know if there's like an alien inside. I'm thinking of like alien. There's like a visitor, like, I don't know, she's pregnant or something, but something's wrong with her at nighttime. We tested her and she's testing human though. So I don't know. We're going to find out. A group of evicted stand by your neighbor's ruined house. They are in shock, whispering among themselves. They likely want to take shelter there. But is there any place left to hide from all this? Any place in the world? I'm coming. On the path stands a man armed with an assault rifle. He looks completely insane. His jacket is covered with torn teeth, eyes, and who knows what else. It's hard to make out from here. What if there are trophies? What if he kills not for defense, but for sport? Whatever the case, you hope you're not his enemy. Dang. I had fungus under my armpits, dude. That's gross. On a pole hangs a man with a sign that reads, "You took everything from me." Was he robbed or did FEMA take his family? See, there's like an orb in the top right of the screen. Your mind races, but there's no answer, only guesses. All right, let's see who's at the door. Hey, hello, I guess that's better. Is this like your place? I mean, your house, sir? Are you looking for someone? Nah, I just need to crash for a bit or something. I'm sick of hiding in basements. Keep this up and they'll probably forget how to talk soon. Not that you care. What are you doing hiding in basements? I'm traveling, I guess. Want to see the world, different places. Maybe I'll find a new home somewhere. But I'm broke, so it's either making deals for a room or sneaking into basements. Whatever, that's life. Sometimes you just run into total jerks, though. Ugh. So try anything creepy and I'll punch your freaking lights out. I can let her in and test her. Ugh, never mind. You already got that crying girl on the spot that ties the house together. If I'm gonna stay, then we're doing things my way. Hey, that rhymed. Neat. Oh, the crying girl is a little girl. I'm not kicking her out. But you should leave. Ugh, whatever. I shouldn't have wasted my time. Yeah, I'm not kicking out the little girl. That's our neighbor's daughter. There, much better. Oh, howdy. My lovely wife and I are looking for a safe place to weather the storm. Would you mind if we crashed here for a bit? Only if there's no trouble, of course. So it looks like my house is full. So I think maybe I have to kick people out. But the guy, I know he's human. I'm not kicking out my neighbor's daughter. I promised him that if something happened to him, that I would take care of her. So I'm not going to put a little girl out on the street. And then the lady, I want to see what happens with her. So I'm not kicking them out. What if you're trouble? Well, I guess we could go and look for shelter somewhere else. My old lady's exhausted. Look at her face. Though she needs a little rest. Can we stay for a little while? If it's not too much to ask, I mean. Yeah, can she speak? Of course she can. Honey, will you say something? Ah, see, that's sus. She's not talking. She's just really tired. I'm sorry. But maybe we can all talk together another day if we ever meet again, of course. Right, darling? Nah. Please, friend, forgive my insistence, but try to put yourself in my shoes. Nah, man, like she's being sus and he's talking for her. My wife is very weak these days. She tires quickly, and I do anything for her. You understand? I love her dearly. I'd give you the shirt off my back if it could buy her safety. Speaking of that, we've got something. It's not my shirt, but how about cat food? I'm willing to give you everything I have left if it means my darling can get a moment's rest. So, what do you say? Will you help us? Fine, come in. Oh, how can I ever thank you? Now, who's that crying girl? Look, I don't mean to be difficult, but we can't stay here with a kid around. My wife isn't very fond of kids, you see. Didn't expect to find someone that young here. Dang, they really want me to kick out the little girl. So nobody will come in with her here. I'm not kicking her out. Ooh, that's rough. So the neighbor's daughter is crying because her dad died and nobody will come in with her. I don't want to kick her out though. She's just a little girl. I'm going to say you should leave. Got it. Sorry to bother you. We'll keep looking. Won't we, honey? Come on, move your damn legs. I'm tired too. One more person. So I can't let anyone else in unless I kick out the little girl. That's rough. Hey, cough, cough. Can you let me in, pal? You. Who are you? What happened to you? I got caught in the midday sun, cough, cough, while putting out forest fires. I'm the only one left from my squad. The rest, the boss just wouldn't let them leave. Now they're on shift eternally. He looks like a zombie. Why aren't you at a hospital? A hospital? There's no more hospitals, pal. When the visitors came, the whole point of the hospitals went up in smoke. Hard to get treatment if you can't trust who's treating you. There's cough. No helping me now. I'd have been better off putting out those fires and dying out there with my buddies. Dang. I don't have much time left anyway. Then don't come to me like you're going to sit here and die in my house. And they said that the stuff from the visitors is like you can catch it from people. So it's like airborne or something. I have a cough slip of paper with me. It's some kind of important document. I'll give it to you if you let me in. Let me live my final days in peace. Thanks. I don't think I'll be in your hair for too long. At least I don't have to die alone in the dirt. They gave us a slip of paper at work before we went to put out fires. It's a mandate telling us to report to a FEMA quarantine zone. But why go if everyone who does ends up dead? Here, I don't need it anyway. You can throw it away or use it for something else. Received one FEMA notice, so now I have two. All right, so I think that's it. Yep. So he's all burnt up. I don't like that, but we'll see. So I have him. I have the scientist or the weird guy who's into like weird things and occurrences. I have the little girl, which the first two people didn't want to come in with the little girl, so maybe they weren't human. So whatever. Because it's like, what type of person is going to be like, oh, we don't like kids, put her out in the street? Like, that doesn't seem human to me. That's inhumane. And then we have the lady that's pregnant. And so the girl, the science dude, or the conspiracy theorist dude, this burnt guy, and the lady that seems like she's pregnant or something. And that's pretty much it. We're on day 7. I'm going to try to finish this. I don't know how much longer we have, but I'm going to see what's up. Yeah, see, something's wrong with her. Time to go to bed. This should be day 8. Good afternoon. This is the news. We bring you an important update. See, no one's died, so I don't think I have any visitors in my house. New details have emerged regarding a recent incident that unfolded in the city. It seems one of the city's quarantine zones came under attack from an armed individual. The suspect's motives remain unclear at this time, and it's unknown if the attacker had any accomplices. Notably, several unverified individuals also escaped the quarantine zone. Silence is the harbinger of death, a sinister quiet that drains the soul. But worse than the emptiness is the ringing, a distant funeral knell growing ever louder. The bells toll for us all, filling our ears with endless din. Ew, so they're seeing like there's stuff in people's ears now? Filthy thoughts caught in webs of wax. An internal nest where visitors thrive. So another way to test for visitors is they probably got bugs in the ear or something. Tangled deep in sticky sustenance. Cerumen inundanes. What? Up next, a special report of the temporary suspension of corpse disposal. Today's incident has sparked numerous theories. Some reports describe a lone shooter, while others mention an armed group dressed in hooded clothing. All right, so we already saw that lone guy. However, the city's greatest challenge may still lie ahead. Due to the lockdown measures imposed, corpse disposal in surrounding areas has been temporarily suspended. Residential inspections, however, will continue as scheduled. If you are able to cremate the deceased, do so immediately. If not, please wait until the situation is resolved before surrendering any accumulated remains. That's the latest for now. Stay tuned. I know I saw you pregnant last night. Explain yourself. You're starting to frighten me. Yeah, because she looked pregnant. Are you really sure you saw something last night? Why didn't you wake me? Is it the fear of death talking again, or is that the weight of caring for other people? Or maybe it's me or someone else haunting your thoughts. Don't F with my head. You mentioned your father the other day. You never brought him up again, so I don't know much really. But now I have the strange feeling that you're just like him, a carbon copy. Does that scare you? That you're stuck in his shadow? He's dead to you, isn't he? So why keep digging up ghosts? You won't meet him on the other side, you know. I don't think you're going to the same place, so there's no need to worry, baby. Don't search for all the answers at once. A path is formed by laying one stone at a time. Do you understand? And baby, don't ever speak to me like that again. Oh, snap. No, she didn't. Let me test her. I tested her teeth. I tested her photo. I tested her armpits. I tested her eyes. I'm going to do her ears. She doesn't have anything. Leave alone. Okay. I saw it. I saw that was there. What was there? That it wasn't human. Hmm. So I accidentally ate that freaking mushroom. I didn't mean to. And I don't have a save. I've been trying to order the kombucha so I can save again, but it won't let me do it. Is it because I still have the energy drink? Maybe I need to consume that energy drink because I should have been able to order something by now. It's been like 4 days since I ordered something. I think I'm going to have to drink that remaining energy drink to order something else. Okay. All right. Now I can finally order something. It said cat food. Next time, I guess I'll order cat food. It's so hot. Let's test him. I mean, he's burned, so I guess a photo. All right, he doesn't have the stuff around him. Let me drink that last energy drink. We can't interact. And what is the truth anyway? Humanity has been arguing over virtues since it's immemorial. Now our shared moral compass is more off kilter. Turns out to be the truth. There is only one truth. The visitors are brain parasites. You must wear earplugs at all times. Don't give them the slightest opportunity. Anyhow, I've got more reading to do, so would you mind? I need to focus. I guess we can test her. Let's check her little armpits. Okay, well, I guess we could test the guy again. Where was he at? Was he in here? I can hand over a FEMA notice, or I want to test him. Ears, eyes. I mean, his teeth, I don't know, because he got burned up, so I guess the ears. All right, well, I think I should have ordered cat food too, but I wanted to save, so I can't test myself. Screw this, yeah, because I'm out of energy. All right, time to go to bed, I guess. Yeah, see, she's pregnant, dude. Look out the window. A group evicted by FEMA has settled into your neighbor's ruins. Though little remains, the basement seems to be intact. A small pocket of safety. But how long can they keep hiding? Wild dogs roam the street. Their bodies bear shallow burns. Hunger wears them thin. Inside your house, you don't fear them. But now you can't shake the feeling that it's better not to go outside. Now, that one dude gave us cat food, but we can't, like, give it to the cat? Small groups carrying their belongings gather nearby. They whisper carefully, not to be heard by FEMA officers. Looks like they're from the quarantine zones and are moving into former residents' homes. Now the hanging man looks like a grim welcome sign. Hello. We require more test subjects from you. The sooner we get them, the better. What's going on in the city? Repercussions. Keep resisting and there'll be even more outbreaks than need wiping out. Hiding visitors only makes them multiply. And that only leads to more violence. When are you going to get rid of the visitors? If it were that simple, there'd be no need for FEMA. Just let us do our job. We have the situation under control. So what now? We need people. 2 to be precise. Ooh, they're going to take 2 people from my house. They better not take the little girl. I have a feeling they're going to take her because everyone else was like, we can't stay here with that little girl crying. They'll speed things up. This is all for the best. For F's sake, have it your way. You enjoy the view behind me? That's what happens when stubborn assholes like you get in our way. Resist and it'll happen again. We care about the city. Just give us people. Oh, he took the lady and the girl. I wanted to see what happened with her. Dang it. You'll get them back soon. Thank you. Dang. He took the only women, dude. Yes, your house is perfect. Oh, no. I can feel it. What exactly do you feel? Death? Death hath taken a liking to your house. She's quite fond of it. Dang, I wanted to see what happens with the pregnant lady. Wow. I don't know how many have died here, but her presence is strong. They took the girl and the pregnant lady, man. Dude, that sucks. I'm going to have to look it up when I'm done with this first playthrough, like if there was a way to keep her. Who even are you? Why are you dressed like that? Or you look like some kind of cultist freak. Perhaps I do. Is that such a bad thing? This is my shroud. They will be in need of it once I die. This way there's no need to find cloth to wrap our dead. We don't believe in salvation, not unless it comes from death herself. She's already near. We're simply helping her cross the threshold. What do you want? We must perform the burial rites in ways anew. Whenever you're done. Yeah, for sure. Your house is perfect for it. Yes. Death influences is strong here. Hop on. I'm watching you. Cool. Thank you. Yeah, I definitely want to get Gordy on that game. So I'll join you in a bit. What's happening here anyway? In any case, let my brothers trespass here. Protect them. They must survive long enough to complete their task. Sounds like a tall order. Perhaps you'll end up burning after all. Watch over my people and remember, if one of them dies, your house will be reduced to nothing. Forgive me, but there would be no other way to accomplish our divine mission. I didn't agree to that. Then I'll just shoot you all. You think we few are all that carry the torch of our faith? Others will come. Will you sleep? They'll douse the walls in gasoline and strike a match. Even if you survive the blaze, your house will be gone. Where will you run? So perhaps let them stay. Yes. I doubt it shall take very long. I didn't say yes to that, though. He's threatening to burn our house down. Man, I should shoot him. Keeping your distance, huh? Good. That improves your odds of survival. Unless you're a visitor. Who are you? Someone who's here to clean up the filth. My neighborhood's dealt with. You don't need to know nothing else about me. What's with the gear? Is that supposed to make you visitor-proof? Visitor-proof? Oh, you mean the necklace? That's a good term. I'll have to start using that. It's a reminder, so I don't forget how many houses and how many towns I've purged. I pull a single tooth from each visitor. They're the easiest trophies to take. And if one really leaves an impression on me, I might take something else. So how long are you planning on cleaning the filth? Hold it. You already asked your questions. Now I'll ask mine. Anything going on in this neighborhood? Any threats I should keep an eye out for? FEMA's been taking people. They know what they're doing. They've got their ways of spotting visitor signs. Why would you bring them up? Suspicious. I've got someone I need to check on. I'll be back later. You've piqued my interest. Hi, for rent delivery here. How did you become a delivery guy? Accept the delivery. Here you go. Have a good night. Anyone else? Yep. Hello? Anyone in there? I heard footsteps. Means you're there behind the door. Can you open it? Took? Oh, you think I'm a female officer because of the suit? Nah, I just pulled it off a corpse. Ew. Figured it might be safer out here that way. They must wear these things for a reason. Maybe the sun leaves radiation behind at night or something. I don't even want to know. Who are you then? Just a regular factory guy. Built fridges, fixed them too, and I don't work there anymore. Work kept piling up, not enough people left, we couldn't keep up. I burned out and quit. I'll say come in. What? Oh, thanks. Any place I can sit? Didn't think you'd actually let me in. All right, so we let that guy in. They took the pregnant lady and the little girl. I'm so sad about that because I know the pregnant lady, I'm pretty sure there was something with her. I don't know if I messed up or something, but, or maybe I should have given her a slip. I don't know. I'm going to save it right here. I wish I had this beforehand because I would have saved before they took her. This is that note. All right, we're going to bed. Good afternoon. You are watching the news. FEMA is currently assisting victims of the quarantine zone attack. Due to overcrowding in existing facilities, the agency has made the following decision. Evacuated residents will be temporarily housed in buildings on the outskirts of the city. Fortunately, local homeowners are cooperating with FEMA and have offered shelter. As of this report, only a portion of the escaped individuals have been located. Who's the escaped individuals? That's what I want to know. Thankfully, a new identifier has been announced by officials earlier today. Bleeding gums. Ew. If an individual showing the condition comes to your door, do not engage. Wait for a scheduled FEMA patrol and report the suspect to the relevant authorities. And remember, stay where you are and await further instructions. That's the latest for now. Next up, a special report on a dangerous new cult. All right, give me a second. I am starving, Marvin. It's Friday. I'm going to order some sushi. Oh, man. Let's see. Give me a moment. Actually, let me put this on the intermission real quick. Oh, it's not showing the... Never mind. I'll just leave it on LiveStream. Yeah, let me order. I'm going to order myself some sushi real quick. I'll be right back. Give me one moment. All right, I'm back. I had to order myself some lunch. It's a little past lunch, but I'm like starving. I didn't eat anything. All right, so like I had said, they took the woman and the girl, which I'm very sad about. Oops, I didn't mean to click that. That was my mouse. So that sucks. So I let in a new person. So let's see what's up with him. So they told us we have bleeding gums as a new sign. I made a save. I really wish I had the kombucha to save previously. Oh, they did make us let them in. Man, I didn't want to let them in. It seems like no matter what you choose, you have to let in those followers. I don't like that. They like force you to let them in. I don't think I can order anything. They're like really funky with that. I want to get the cat food for the cat. Yeah, see, that sucks. Oh, snap. He's in the bathroom, dude. You sure you're not with FEMA? I found it in a car on a dead guy. Figure the uniform would protect from visitors, blah, blah, blah. Let's test him. Teeth, eyes, armpits, ears, hands, armpits, photo. Let's do his teeth. You know, we had this case once. Caught someone, commander looked like his mouth. He was a visitor and then bang. So I figured it'd be better not to get too thorough with the teeth just to avoid questions, if you know what I mean. I want to test them again. Armpits, because guys should have hair. Ew, he's got that mold too. Disgusting, right? You get when you sweat in a suit, skin cracks, even rots. I'm gonna leave him alone for now. I want to talk to those. All right, we're on day 9. I want to get those people out of my house. Ew. How long will you be staying? Worry not, homeowner. We won't be any trouble. We appreciate your hospitality. Don't wish to anger you. You've done so much for us already. We'll stay in this room and pray quietly. We need some rest. Our journey ahead will be long and hard. No comment. I gave 2 of them a FEMA notice because I want them out of my house. Unfortunately, those are the only 2 I have. Yeah, I accidentally took the mushroom. I'm definitely going to have to play this again. I did not mean to eat it. Sheesh. I got 1 energy left. They took the little girl. I'm so mad. Okay. I know he's human. I'm very disappointed. Now, the new guy that's in my bathroom, he needs to go. Let's look at his eyes. Oh, hell no. He's a visitor. Shoot him. Wait, you were making a mistake. Misidentify a visitor. Dang. Dude, well, he was in my bathroom. I'm like, you're taking up space, man. Oh, well. I thought he was a visitor. He was a human for real? I wish I had some cat food for this cat. Dang. So the guy in the hazmat suit was a human. I thought he was a visitor. Like, oh, God, for real. We have no cigarettes from you. It's just bags of trash. Bro, that is too funny. Well, sometimes it's hard with those signs to identify a visitor. I really want to kill these guys, but I gave two a FEMA notice, one there isn't. I don't want them to be afraid of me. Yeah, he's burned up. I think he's human though. All right, let's just go to bed. Say, I killed dude. He seemed weird though. That's crazy. An armed visitor hunter holds a group of survivors at gunpoint. What's that dude that came to our house? I'm pretty sure. He probably stumbled on them by chance. You hear snips of shouting and a crazed voice yelling. Who will survive in this new world? Not those guys. Like, not those dudes. Dang. For those who joined, welcome. This is my first playthrough. We're on day 9. I don't really know how many days there are. I'm trying to finish because I'm like hungry too, but we'll see. I'll definitely have to play this again. Can a handful of people stop a horde of starving animals? Unlikely. I killed a person on accident. Everyone else has been visitors. I think I have all people in my house. 2 FEMA officers stand by a lamppost staring at the hanging man. Looks like they're finally gotten around to the main attraction of the area. They look like clueless detectives. I'm trying not to laugh. I'm like, I shot the dude. That was so funny. Must be wondering how he got up there without a ladder. All right, who's at the door now? I'm so mad. I had the pregnant lady and the girl and they took them. Greetings, my boy. Did you forget about me? Didn't notice the hints tucked away in the book of smiles. I've just wasted precious ties with you youngins. Kids these days. What was the hint? I'm going to have to look that one up too. And I accidentally ate the mushroom. Help me. I've been shot. Not going to last long. Who did this to you? Effing Ema pigs got me. I'm climbing out the fence, made a run for it. They're shit shots, these assholes. Every bullet missed except one. Went clean through. F that. But shit, I'm bleeding like a effing pig. Or a stuck pig. At least my guts aren't spilling out. Not that there'd be much left to spill. Ugh, this hurts like a bitch to laugh. Tell me about the FEMA quarantine zones. Picture an empty parking lot fenced off with a couple of tents scattered around. Then fill the empty space with the big-ass shipping containers. They shove people into every morning like cattle. That's your FEMA quarantine zone, and their security's a goddamn joke. Didn't even need a plan. I just waited for the right moment and climbed the fence. They're busy in there. You can tell they're preparing for something. Well, I guess the moment I chose wasn't totally right. One of them pigs turned and saw me, then he started shooting. I dropped straight off the fence into a puddle, then effing legged it. I'm gonna say come in. He seems normal. I can't listen, man. I've run into folks like that before. You've got one right there in your place, the cultist. Sits quiet, mind their business, then they'll throw you under the effing bus without blinking. I'm telling you, folks like that will sell you out in a heartbeat. I'll kick them out. You just saved my life. Hope your neighbors aren't totally effing scumbags too. I received cat food. Cool. Hold on. Can I feed the cat? Like, that's what I was trying to do. Oh, I can't kick him out right now. All right. You feel that? Change is haunting you. So am I. And now, one of your ilk is deathless. All because of a word. One single word. But what a word it is. You know who I mean, yes? Strange things happen around you. What does he mean? I don't care. Detached, are we? Don't even care anymore. Let's fix that. If there are at least 2 of us inside your house, you'll open the door for me. Dang. I don't understand. It's simple. Let's give it a try. But first, you alone? I'm not alone. Well, well. Even we are a rare sight now, let alone your kind locked in their walls. Change isn't the worst thing coming for you. You don't think I lead the pack, do you? There are far greater things out there. I simply follow orders. Well then, until we meet again. Yeah, I didn't agree to that though, that if there was more than two. Ew, what's wrong with him? Finally, some kind of shelter. What happened to your eyes? I saw something unspeakable. I won't dare describe it, for who dwells on what kind mind bursts when it breaks? It always just in front of me, burned into the darkness. There are no words. Trust me, if you'd seen it, you'd be done the same. What did you see? You mean the pale man? You really think a pale man is all it takes for me to rip my eyes out from their sockets? Oh no, there's something far worse out there. Bigger, stronger. It can't be named. It follows the scent of burning flesh and reaps what we've sown. That thing was never meant to exist. It shouldn't exist. I'm gonna say come in. Thank you. Maybe I can finally get some rest. Will it be harder to sleep without eyes to close? Ugh, he's weird. All right, I let a couple people in. Hey, hey, you on the other side of the door. I can hear your footsteps. Mind if I crash her for the night? Why are you so cheerful? There's enough anger out here already. Yeah, times are tough, but there's still so much worth fighting for. The next generation art, just the joy of life itself. If we keep telling ourselves it'll be okay, then hey, maybe things will get a little easier. So you want to lie to people? Why call it lying? People are neck deep in their own pain right now, and I get why. But sometimes if you remind them that the ways they used to be happy back when their goal wasn't simply to survive, but to create something beautiful, I'm going to say nah. Don't bury yourself in your grief. If you focus on it too much, it'll start eating you alive. And from there, well, things can get real dark real fast. Take care of yourself, all right? That it? All right, well, that's it for the night. Good afternoon. Now for the news. The situation in the city is gradually stabilizing, but some fugitives still remain at large. Meanwhile, corpse disposal operations have resumed, though new challenges have emerged. According to the latest reports, packs of stray dogs are now roaming the street. FEMA has developed a team to address the threat. The agency has also announced a new identifying sign of potential dangerous individuals: skin irritation. The investigation into attack is still ongoing. Whether the attacker acted alone still remains unclear. However, there is no doubt that FEMA will contain both this and the ongoing visitor threat. If you have any questions about recognizing visitors, the FEMA hotline is open on 000-451. As always, stay where you are and await further instructions. That's the latest for now. Up next, a report on the unfolding situation in the equatorial belt. Okay? Troubling news from countries in the equatorial region tonight. Widespread wildfires, extreme heat, and droughts are devastating multiple nations. Recent reports indicate temperatures so high that contact with the ground was enough to cause third-degree burns. The death toll remains unknown, and evacuation is currently impossible. Our government has so far been unable to establish communication with authorities in the affected regions. However, once conditions allow, FEMA officers will be deployed to assist with disaster relief. That's the latest for now. Stay tuned for updates. Dang. I messed up on that, like I said, that mushroom thing. Gosh. I'm disappointed on that one. Definitely will have to go back. FEMA's trying to jam signals to keep things under wraps. They want to hide everything that's going on in the city. They're trying to blame it all on the psycho who killed everyone in the quarantine zone. If you're still in the city, get out. It's not safe. Avoid FEMA patrols. They're trying to kill you. See? People are saying they can't trust. Run while you still can. Interesting. All right, I'm not going to waste a test on him. Why did FEMA come for you? But I bet my ass that B next door ratted me out. We hate each other. Guts reckons she saw her chance and took it to claim I was another visitor. She's probably feeling real proud of herself too. That C, I'ma test them. All right, photo, ears, armpits, eyes, teeth, hands. Let's do ears. Oh. Oh no, he's got goo in his ears. Yep, he was a visitor. All right. I didn't waste energy testing him twice. I saw that goo and I was like, you're dead. Oh, what happened to the other guy? Honestly, I'm better off being alone. You can even talk out loud to yourself. Did he kill the guy? Because there was 3 of those people in here. Interesting. So dark. What did you see? You don't want to know. I thought I could stop seeing, but it's carved into me now. I still dream. It's always there. It visits often. Let's do his ears too. I got 1 test left. So that guy that I let in was a visitor. The one that said he got shot. I should have known because it's like, how did you escape the quarantine? You know what I'm saying? Like, I accidentally let in 2 visitors. Next time I'll definitely be more discerning. Gosh. When can I get food? And they gave me cat food. Can I give it to the cat? Like, where's the cat food at? There we go. Feed him cat food. His little face is hard to read, but you're pretty sure he's happy. You have a strange feeling you can sleep peacefully tonight. It feels like your furry friend has shared one of his lies with you to say thanks. Who knows? Maybe death will pass your home by tonight. Feed the cat. I got a, what you call it? An achievement. I am so mad about that mushroom, man. Like, I accidentally ate it. I just wanted to look at it in the fridge, and when I clicked on it, he took it out and ate it. I'm like, bro, why'd you do that? I got 1 energy left. All right, we're in day 10. He was a visitor. I don't even want to talk to them. Blah, blah, blah. I just want them out of my house. I gave them a FEMA notice. I'm going to test him. So his ears were kind of, I don't know, armpits, hands, teeth, eyes. He doesn't have eyes. Let's do teeth. How did he know I had a weapon? It comes, it comes, it comes. Oh, shoot. He was a real human. Dude, he seems so weird. So I killed like 3 humans now. Well, that ain't my fault. Ew, I got roaches in my fridge. He seemed too weird to me. Oh, well, I'm just going to go to sleep. I just killed a person. Time to go to bed, sleep peacefully like nothing happened. Oh my gosh, that is too funny. How many nights are there, dude? The whole group is dead. Hungry dogs tear at their remains. Bent shells are scattered near the bodies. A hunter must have killed them and took trophies. The madness of this world has gone too far. I'm getting hungry. Actually, when my food gets here, I'm going to have to call it because I'm starving. Let's see. It says like 9 minutes away. So we'll see if I can finish the game by then. We're on day 10. Not sure how many days there are. Cultists pile firewood into a huge heap. Are they planning to burn something? Their mad plan will likely reveal itself soon. But until then, how many innocent lives will be lost to their cause? They better not try and burn my house. On the road stands a crazed man. He holds a gas can and a Molotov cocktail. Is he planning to burn down the whole village? Does he not know these people are in quarantine? That's no good. We need more people. It's the only way to avoid the catastrophe. Where are the people you took? Cut the bullshit. The world is about to end. Keep playing games and we'll take everyone in the house. I'm out of patience. I'm not arguing with you. Either we break down the door and clear out this whole damn rat's nest, or you hand over 2 people right now. You're not the first one to try to resist us. We've dealt with them. We'll deal with you too. I'm pretty sure if we keep resisting them, there's an ending for that. For now, I'm just gonna... All right, he took the cultists. I wanted them out anyway. That's all. Have a nice night. What a dick. How fare my flock? I don't give a damn. Wait, they're all dead. You took our only chance with us. Oh, so I think a visitor killed... Yeah, it was that guy that I killed. He was a visitor, so he killed one of them, and then the guy just took the other 2, so I didn't do it. Goodbye. Dang. I'm back. Tried to find that someone I mentioned, no luck, but I went through a few houses. This place is crawling with visitors. Did FEMA give up on this town or just this block? Hell, same way you do, I bet. The TV and radio spell it out for us. Only signs enough to put them down. I don't hesitate for a second. He's got a little kid, a little girl. Oh, shoot, I missed that. His wife, well, F the wife. His house burned down. Haven't seen him. Your guy's dead. Show me you're not one of them. Any part of you will do. You got a gun? F if I care. We'll both go down shooting then. Show eyes, show armpits, show ears, show photos, show teeth. You son of a... Thought you could trick me? Time to die. Oh no! You hear a madman behind the door spitting furious words with raw aggression. Oh, because my teeth are white? You can only wait, hoping nothing will happen. Dang, I chose a bad ending. Oh no. Wow. The haze of rage in the eyes of an army is more terrifying than any visitor. Oh, shoot. Oh, well, we're dead. Damn. Okay. You hear his shallow wheezing. Bastard, he got me. Dang. And how many more has he slaughtered? How many has he burned? Thought he'd drag it out since I didn't go down easy, but what about the others? He's gone quiet. You should probably check. He's actually... Because of scum like you, so many are dead. People like you killed my friend. And people like you will never let anybody live in peace. Dang. This is probably a bad ending. What, you think no one would fight back? These minds, damned by insanity. And now I've lost everything. But you still have something left to lose. I'll crush you. I'll drive you deep into the ground. I'll drown everything in your blood. Dang. Every bastard with a weapon in their hand dies today. Well, every last one. Revenge written on a bullet, wrath of a vigilante. Wow. So that was one trial ended only for one to begin. Now, in these eyes of the crowd, you are the one to be feared. So he turns into, oh, I didn't want to redo that. Okay. Can I get out of that space? Yeah, just skip it. Okay. So there are, what, 10 endings here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep, 10. So I unlocked, yeah, well, it literally says it there. I unlocked 1 out of 10. So there's 9 more endings. I've encountered these people. So these are the people I've encountered. So he was a visitor, she's a visitor, he was not, she's not, he's the neighbor. We don't know anything about FEMA. I don't know if she was a visitor or not. I wasn't sure. He's a delivery guy. He's a visitor. He's a prophet. He was a visitor. She was pregnant, but we didn't get to finish it because they took her. She was a visitor. I wasn't sure if she was. I killed him on accident. He was actually human. I turned them away. And then these are the cultists. He, I think, was human, and then he was human. I accidentally killed him. And then there's other people we didn't encounter. So I'll definitely have to play this again, make a part 2. If you guys liked it, let me know in the comments. And yeah, I'll try to live stream the rest of it later. Because this is long, I am not going to upload this as a video. I'll just live stream it. So I will do part 2 sometime, maybe in the week or something. But that is it for now. Thank you all so much for watching. You guys have a great weekend. Be safe, and I will see you all next time. Peace out.